Hello, Daniela. Hello, Andres. How are you, Biden?
Hi, teacher.
Hi,
Hello, hello,
teacher.
guys. Hello, Christopher. Hey there, Jennifer. Hi, Katrina. Hi, Kevin. Hi, Brandon. Hi, Freddie. Hi, Mari. Hello, Tatiana. Hey there, Karen. Hey, Melanie.
Hello,
Hi,
teacher.
Julie.
Hello, teacher.
Hello,
Hi,
guys. How are you
teacher.
doing? Hi.
Hi, teacher.
Hey, guys. Hi, Junior. How's it going today? How's it going? Hello, everybody. Hi, Steve. All right, let's see. How many of us are here? 18, including myself. Okay, that's a good number to start. Hi, Francisco. How's it going? All right, guys. So, uh, let's go straight into business, okay? Let me just pick a little bit of work for you to do. And we'll get to it right away. Okay, let's do a little bit of listening, all right? Let's do a little bit of a listening exercise and based on what we learned yesterday, okay? Let me just make sure that I am sharing the audio of the computer as well. Okay, just in case. Okay, guys. Now, let's do this listening. First of all, just as a very, very quick review of things. What is the meaning of this? What should they have done? What is the meaning of that? How do you say that in Spanish? What should they have done?
¿Qué deberían haber hecho ellos?
That's right. ¿Qué deberían haber hecho ellos? Very good. Okay. Very good. Very good. Was that you, Mari?
Can
Okay.
you repeat?
Yes. No, it's okay. It's okay. Right? Very good. What should they have done? ¿Qué deberían haber hecho ellos? All right. Very good. Now, no, I was just saying that I think now your microphone is working, right, Mari? Were you able to fix it?
I answer.
Okay. Good. Now, so as you can see, what should they have done? Like you said very well, ¿qué deberían haber hecho ellos? All right, so let's listen to this. Let's take a look at these, and first let's read the options that we have. Okay, so listen to this for these three situations. What would have been the best thing to do in each situation? What is the meaning of these? How do you say this one in Spanish? What would have been the best thing to do in each situation? Can you say that in Spanish?
¿Cuál hubiera sido la mejor
¿Qué
opción
hubiera
en esta
sido la
situación?
mejor cosa para hacer en esa situación?
Yes, correct. Very good. Very good. Correct. So we're gonna hear these three people, right? And let's take a look at the possible options, okay? Simon should have kept the ring for himself. What ring? We don't know. What is the meaning of ring?
Anillo.
Yes, that's right. And do you understand this? Simon, we don't know what's going to happen, right? When we hear, or what happened, better said. But we don't know what happened. But anyway, what is the meaning of this? Simon should have kept the ring for himself. What is the meaning of that?
Simón debería haber
Simón
sido.
debería haber guardado el anillo por él mismo o él mismo.
Casi, casi, sí. Sí es verdad que keep a veces es guardar, pero es guardar en el sentido no de, por ejemplo, oye, guarda tus lápices, ¿no? Sino guardar algo en el sentido de conservarlo para el futuro, en este sentido, o mantenerse con algo durante bastante tiempo, en ese caso keep puede ser guardar, pero sí, también conservar o quedarse con algo también es keep. Keep también puede ser mantener, tiene todos esos significados, ¿no? De hecho, el más típico es mantener, pero sí, correcto, como también dijeron por ahí, sí, Simon debería haberse quedado con el anillo, ¿no? Quedado con el anillo para él mismo, for himself, all right? Good, good, very good. Now, what is, he should have called the police. What is that? He should have called the police.
Debería haber llamado a la policía.
Correct, very good. And he did the right thing. He did the right thing.
Él hizo las cosas.
Lo correcto, las cosas.
Yes, correct. Literalmente, claro, él hizo la cosa correcta, ¿no? Como también dijeron por ahí, él hizo lo correcto, es como lo diríamos en español. Very good, very good. Yes, that's right. So now, let's listen to that. Let's listen to what happens to Simon, all right? Now, notice something. In this case, in this particular case, we don't have right or wrong answers, okay? This is just according to your own criteria, okay? Or criterion in this particular case, okay?
Page 90, exercise 11, listening.
Can you hear the audio?
Yes, teacher.
Thanks.
What should they have done? Part A. Listen to descriptions of 3 situations. What would have been the best thing to do in each situation? Check the best suggestion. 1.
Hey, what's this? Wow, a gold ring.
Simon found a gold ring on a busy sidewalk. It looked like an expensive ring. He wanted to give it back to the owner, but he thought the person who lost it might return to look for it. So he left the ring on the sidewalk.
So in the end, what did Simon, well, first of all, what happened to Simon? What happened to Simon? Who can tell me?
He found a gold ring.
That's right, he found a gold ring. That's right. Where did he find it? Did you understand that? Where did he find it?
In the sidewalk.
Yes, that's right. Very good. In the sidewalk. What is the meaning of sidewalk?
Vereda.
Yes, correct. Side como lado, ¿no? Como el offside en el fútbol, sería como lado equivocado o algo así, ¿no es cierto? Fuera de lugar, le decimos en español, pero va por ese lado, ¿no? Side, lado, ¿no es cierto? Los lados de un rectángulo, cualquier cosa, o ese lado, ¿no? Side, all right? So the sidewalk, walk, caminar, lado, caminar, tiene sentido, ¿no? Es la vereda, la acera. Very good. So that's right, very good. Like you said, he found a gold ring in the sidewalk. And what did he do with the gold ring? What did he do with the gold ring? Does anybody know? What did he do with the gold ring? Sorry, can you repeat that?
He left there.
He left the ring on the sidewalk.
Yes, excellent. Very good, very good. He left the ring on the sidewalk. Correct, correct. So he found a ring on a sidewalk, a gold ring on the sidewalk, and he left it there. Lo dejó ahí. Leave, escrito leave, no se olviden, es dejar, puede ser marcharse también, irse de un lugar, ¿no es cierto? Pero también dejar algo, ¿no? O dejar lo que sea, ¿no es cierto? Don't leave me alone, no me dejes solo, ¿no es cierto? Right? Entonces, and the past of leave, the past simple and the past participle is left. So in this case, it's the past simple, right? He left the ring there. Él dejó el anillo ahí, right? Keep that in mind. So, good. So what do you think? What do you think? He should have kept the ring for himself? He should have called the police? Or he did the right thing leaving it there? Because, first of all, before we continue, one more question. Why did he leave the ring in the sidewalk, on the sidewalk? Why did he leave the ring on the sidewalk? Does anybody know?
Because he thinks the owner of the ring maybe when go back for search the ring.
Exactly, Mateo. That's right. Very good. He thought the owner of the ring might come back, might come back to look for the ring, right? What is owner? What is the meaning of owner? What is the meaning of owner? Who knows? Nobody wants to answer, and I probably...
Propietario.
Yes, correct. Very good. El propietario, el dueño. That's right, the owner. Very good, very good. So owner, dueño, propietario. So that's right, like Mateo said, he thought the owner of the ring might return to look for it, right? El dueño del anillo podría regresar para buscarlo, ¿cierto? That's right, very good. So that's the reason why he did it. Now, very good. So again, Simon found a gold ring on the sidewalk and he left it there because he thought the owner of the ring might return to look for it. Okay? Good. Now let's listen again. Let's listen again. I know this seems a little bit excessive for some of you. Parece un poquito excesivo para algunos de ustedes que repita tanto los audios y todo. Pero tomen en cuenta que cada quien tiene destrezas y fortalezas diferentes. Hay quienes son mejores para escribir, o sea, en este momento, no digo en general, sino por sus experiencias, por su práctica. Habrá quienes sean mejores para escribir, hay algunos de ustedes son mejores para escuchar, entienden con facilidad lo que escuchan. Algunos de ustedes son súper buenos para hablar, tienen muy buena fluidez, pronunciación. Algunos tal vez tendrán todas esas destrezas juntas y buenísimo que así sea, pero tengan un poco de paciencia, dado el hecho de que a lo mejor no todo el mundo le está cogiendo del todo aquello. Entonces escuchemos una vez más, por más que ya hayan entendido bien de una sola, ¿no? Yes, Mateo, tell me.
Teacher, I just want to say that the words are very similar with left, like I leave something with the past, and left like I write with my left hand.
Exactly, it's exactly the same word.
Left and the...
Yes, correct. That's right. That's right. It is exactly the same word. Left and left as in izquierda, bueno, desde su perspectiva esta, left as in izquierda, and also left as the past of leave, como el pasado de dejar. It's exactly the same word. The only difference is, well, the meaning is different, but we only know it because of the context. So that's right. What Mateo says is absolutely right. It's the same word, actually, right? Es como lo que pasa en español. Ya vino el vino y todos felices, ¿no es cierto? Vino, pasado del verbo venir. Vino, misma palabra, con bechica y todo. Bebida alcohólica obtenida de la fermentación de las uvas. No, vino. Traje el traje. Traje pasado de traer. Traje, digamos, vestimenta formal de hombre, ¿no es cierto? Entonces, noten eso, ¿no? En inglés a veces también pasa dos palabras completamente diferentes, entre comillas, pero en realidad son en forma totalmente iguales, es la misma palabra, solo la diferenciamos por el contexto, ¿no? That's right, what Mateo said. Correct, very good, very good. So now, let's listen again to the whole thing. Let's listen again to Simon's story.
Page 90. Should they have done? Part A. Listen to descriptions of 3 situations. Check the best suggestion. 1.
Hey, what's this? Wow, a gold ring.
Simon found a gold ring on a busy sidewalk. It looked like an expensive ring. He wanted to give it back to the owner, but he thought the person who lost it might return to look for it. So he left the ring on the sidewalk.
Plot twist, it was Frodo's ring. Just kidding. Now, so what do you think would have been the best option for him? What would have been the best thing for him to do? What do you think? He should have kept the ring for himself, he should have called the police, or he did the right thing? What do you think?
I think that she must call the police.
He should have called the police. He should have called the police. All right?
He should have.
Yes, that's right. Maybe especially in the United States, people, well, no, I'm not going to get deep into that. Good. All right? Does anybody disagree with Mateo? ¿Alguien no está de acuerdo con Mateo? Notice something. Disagreement doesn't mean fight. It's just different opinions. Does anybody disagree with Mateo? No? You all think he should have called the police? Well, I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure if you're sure about that, but anyway, let's move on. Very good. Thank you, Mateo. So now, let's listen to what happened to Jana? Okay, let's listen to Jana's story. And first of all, let's see what her options are. Okay, Jana shouldn't have mentioned her last job at all in her application. Application has different meanings in English. But anyway, how do you say this one in Spanish? Jana shouldn't have mentioned her last job at all in her application. How do you say that in Spanish?
Jana no debería haber mencionado su último trabajo en la aplicación.
Yes, that's right. Very good. Very good, very good. Jana no debería haber mencionado su último trabajo para nada en su, muy bien, solicitud. Very good. So, application. Puede ser una aplicación, como app, ¿no? Como las aplicaciones del celular, ¿no es cierto? Application. But also, también puede ser aplicar algo, ¿no es cierto? Application. Pero también es la solicitud que hago para alguna cosa, ¿no? Application, ¿sí? Solicito una beca. That's a scholarship application. Solicitan algún trámite legal. That's also an application. So, in that case, solicitud, ¿no? Solicitud, más típicamente en inglés, más generalmente es request. Request es una solicitud, una petición, ¿sí? Pero en estas cuestiones de documentos es muy típico que application es una solicitud. Right, very good, very good. Now, she should have been honest in her application and admitted she made a mistake. What is that?
Ella debió haber sido honesta en su aplicación y admitir que ella cometió un error.
That's right, very good. Like Adriana says, ella debió haber sido honesta en su solicitud, podría ser, y admitir que cometió un error. Aunque es verdad que últimamente le están empezando a decir aplicación en español también. Supongo que es lo que pasa con el inglés, pues, ¿no es cierto? Que ejerce cierta influencia y ciertos términos se vuelven más directamente similares. All right, very good. Now, and she did the right thing. Again, what is she did the right thing?
Ella hizo lo correcto.
That's right. Like Tatiana says, ella hizo lo correcto. Very good. Now, let's listen then. Let's listen what happened to Jana.
2.
No one is ever going to want to hire me.
Jana got fired from her last job because she was rude to a customer. She just applied for a new job, but she lied and said she had quit her last job. The manager called her old boss and found out what really happened. 3.
Let's listen again to Jana's story, okay? Just a second, because this one was perhaps a little bit more difficult, okay? Let's listen again.
Returned to look for it. So he left the ring on the sidewalk.
2.
No one is ever going to want to hire me.
Jana got fired from her last job because she was rude to a customer. She just applied for a new job, but she lied and said she had quit her last job. The manager called her old boss and found out what really happened.
Did you understand some of this? What happened to Jana? Even if you didn't understand it all, incluso si no le captaron todo, but did you understand some of this that happened to Jana?
Yes.
Would you tell me?
She was fired.
She agreed or was with a customer, and she lied in her application, and the boss called to the last job to know what happened with her, and she didn't get a job.
That's right. That's right. Exactly that. Camila, right? Is that you?
Yes, teacher.
Right. Very good. Very
Yes.
good. Yeah, exactly like Camila said. I mean, everything was spot on. Todo estuvo preciso. That's right. Very good. So that's right. So first of all, and what kind of job do you think she had? What was her job? For everybody, what do you think her job was? Difficult to know, right?
Maybe
No.
waitress.
Customer's attention.
Yeah, maybe something like that, right? That's exactly, maybe something like that. But yeah, the thing is that she begins by saying, no one is going to want to hire me. Let's see, let's listen to that.
No one is ever going to want to hire me.
No one is ever going to want to hire me. Ese ever es interesante. A veces es siempre, a veces es alguna, con más frecuencia es alguna vez, pero a veces es nunca también, como aquí, como jamás. Nunca nadie va a querer. No one is ever going to want to hire me. What is the meaning of hire? Well, hire spelled like this. Let me just do it quickly. Spelled like this. No, no así, que sería el comparativo de alto, no hire, sino escrito de esta manera, spelled like this. What is the meaning of hire?
Contratar.
That's right, contratar. Very good. And what is the meaning of fire? Fuego, por supuesto, but as a verb, en este contexto, ¿qué significará fire?
Despedir.
Yes, correct. Despedir. Alguna vez les contaba, el buen Donald Trump, estoy entre grandes comillas, por supuesto, hablando, he had a show before he was president of the United States. He was already very popular and famous. Probably that's the reason why he won as president for the United States. But he had a reality TV show that was called The Apprentice. I don't know if you ever saw that show. Have you seen that show, The Apprentice? No? Well, it was a show in which he had his company and he would hire people to work in teams for the company. And if they made mistakes, you know, the punchline of the show was that in the end he would say, "You're fired." Al final de cada show, de cada capítulo iban sacando a alguien del programa, ¿no es cierto? Sí. Nunca me gustó mucho, pero era útil para ciertas clases de inglés en algunos casos, ¿no? Un tiempo daba yo inglés de negocios también hace un buen rato y justamente el programa era útil para algunas cosas ahí. Anyway, you're fired sería estás despedido, pues, ¿no es cierto? So, nótense, parecen, por ese lado puede ser medio fácil recordar si no lo sabían, ¿no? Hire and fire son los opuestos, pero se parecen, ¿no? Hire, contratar, fire, despedir, ¿ok? Como imagínense, igual cuando dicen fuego con las armas de fuego en inglés, no dicen fire y disparan, ¿no? Entonces, ¿qué hacen al decir fire, al disparar? Están despidiendo la bala fuera del arma, pues, ¿no es cierto? Entonces, algo por el estilo. Fire, ¿sí? Despedir a alguien, ¿ok? Botarle del trabajo. All right, hire and fire. So, let's listen again. Let's listen again.
The owner, but he thought the person who lost it might return to look for it. So he left the ring on the sidewalk.
Now.
2.
No one is ever going to want to hire me.
No one is ever going to want to hire me. Nadie va a querer contratarme jamás, ¿no?
Jana got fired from her last job because she was rude to a customer.
Jana got fired from her last job. A Jana la despidieron de su último trabajo, como bien nos decía Camila, because she was rude to a customer. Y también Camilo nos dijo muy bien esto. But anyway, what is the meaning of rude? What is rude? Grosero. Yes, correct. Very good. Very good. Rude, grosero. Ajá. Puede ser rudo en algunos casos también, aunque eso más bien funcionaba el tough, ¿se acuerdan? T-O-U-G-H, ¿no? Pero sí, grosero, rude, rude. Okay, so she was rude to a customer. Criminal hacer eso en Estados Unidos. The customer is always right. El cliente siempre tiene la razón, ¿no? So it's a big problem there. People complain a lot. You know, people from the United States complain more than people from here. Things like this happen. For example, here, if people go to a restaurant and I don't know, the soup is a little bit cold or things like that, you may complain a little bit, but people in the United States complain a lot more. La gente allá se queja mucho más del servicio y de cosas, ¿no? Siempre hablan con el manager, blah, 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 blah. Things like that, all right? So she probably, I don't know, maybe she shouldn't, well, first of all, she shouldn't have been rude to a customer there. No debió haber sido grosera con el cliente, ¿no? That's for sure, especially in the United States, if she wanted to keep her job, right? Aunque a veces también hay clientes que me imagino. Anyway, so she was rude to a customer, right? She got fired. A ella la despidieron. She got fired, la despidieron, because she was rude to a customer.
She just applied for a new job, but
she just applied for a new job, recién aplicó a un nuevo trabajo, ¿no? Solicitó un nuevo trabajo.
She lied and said she had quit her last job.
But she lied. What is the meaning of she lied?
Ella mintió.
Ella mintió. She lied and said she had, yes, that's right. She lied and she said she had quit her last job. ¿No es cierto? Mintió y ¿qué fue lo que nos dijo?
Que había renunciado a su último
Exactly,
trabajo.
very good, very good, muy bien. Que había renunciado a su último trabajo. She had quit her last job. And that's not true because she didn't quit. She was fired. She got fired.
The manager called her old boss and found out what really happened.
The manager of the new job, right, called her old boss. El administrador, el gerente, ¿no? The manager called her old boss. Llamó a su viejo jefe, al jefe del trabajo anterior, and found out. Remember this? This is a phrasal verb. First of all, what is the meaning of find? What is find?
Encontrar.
Ah, that's right, very good. And what is find out?
Descubrir.
Descubrir, correcto. Descubrir o averiguar. Correcto, that's right, very good. So he found out, como la verdad que está ahí afuera, ¿no? He found out the truth. Entonces averiguó la verdad, descubrió la verdad, ¿no es cierto? Hablando con el viejo jefe. So that's mentir tiene tantas utilidades, pero tantos peligros. Right? So that is the thing. Okay? Let's listen again. Okay? So he found out about what had happened, right?
No one is ever going to want to hire me.
Jana got fired from her last job because she was rude to a customer. She just applied for a new job, but she lied and said she had quit her last job. The manager called her old boss and found out what really happened.
So, what do you think? Well, which of these options seem like the best to you? What do you think she should have done? Should she?
She should have been honest in her application and admitted she had made a mistake.
Okay, yeah, that's definitely better than lying in that situation, right? Correct, correct.
Yes.
Does everybody agree?
Yes.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
good. Now let's listen to the third one. But before, let's take a look at the options, okay? Martin, we don't know what happened, but let's take a pick anyway. Martin should have reported what his boss did as soon as he found out. Interesting. So, can you say this one in Spanish? Martin should have reported what his boss did as soon as he found out.
Martin debió haber reportado lo que su jefe hizo tan pronto como lo descubrió.
Yes. Correct, very good. Como dijo Adriana, como dijeron ustedes también. Yes, correct. Entonces, bien, Martin debió haber reportado lo que su jefe hizo, lo que hizo su jefe. Muy bien, tan pronto como lo averiguó, ¿no? O lo descubrió, ¿sí? Tan pronto como lo averiguó. He should have withdrawn more money and blamed it on his boss. Do you know what is the meaning of this? Withdraw? Well, it has different meanings. But have you ever heard this word, withdraw? Do you know this word? No?
No, teacher.
This one is like, well, it has different meanings. ¿Sí? Uno puede ser, por ejemplo, hablando a veces en competencias deportivas y cosas, típicamente en artes marciales o en esgrima, in martial arts or in fencing, en esgrima, right? You say withdraw es retirarse, ¿sí? Como rendirse, retirarse, ¿sí? Withdraw. Pero también withdraw es, por ejemplo, literalmente, no literalmente, sino ese es el sentido preciso, quiero decir, sacar dinero del banco, básicamente. Withdraw es retirar dinero del banco, ¿sí? So, o no solamente del banco, sacar dinero del banco o de algún otro tipo de depósito. almacén, etc. ¿Sí? Entonces, esa es la idea de withdraw. But it's mostly used for bank accounts, right? That's the most typical example. It is for banking and accounting, but it can also be used in other instances, okay? Withdraw. I need to withdraw money from my account. Tengo que sacar dinero de mi cuenta, okay? Oh yeah, we could withdraw a little bit of money from the bank. Podríamos retirar un poco de dinero del banco, okay? That's the thing. So he should have withdrawn more, and this is the participle, of course, right? He should have withdrawn more money and blamed it on his boss. Do you know what is the meaning of blame? Do you know what is the meaning of blame?
Culpar.
Yes, very good. Very good. Oops. Culpar, no culpar. Culpar. Very good. Blame. Don't blame me for your mistakes. No me culpes de tus errores, ¿no es cierto? Don't blame her. No le culpes a ella. It was you. Things like that, okay? Blame. Culpar. All right, very good. So he should have withdrawn more money and blamed it on his boss. Can you say that one in Spanish?
Debió haber retirado más dinero y culparlo a su jefe.
Yes, correct. Very good. Like Juan Jose said. Perfect. Exactly. Very good. Very good. And the last one. He did the right thing. Again, what is the meaning of he did the right thing?
Él hizo lo correcto.
Yep. Correct. Very good. So now let's listen. Interesting, right? What do you think his boss did? ¿Qué habrá hecho el jefe? Let's listen.
3. I trusted my boss.
Martin discovered that $1,000 was missing from the company account, so he asked his boss about it. His boss admitted he borrowed the money without permission, but he promised to return it next week. 3 days later, Martin's boss disappeared, and now more money is missing from the company account.
Let's listen again just in case. Probably you know the answers already, some of you. But anyway, let's listen again, okay?
3. I trusted my boss.
Martin discovered that $1,000 was missing from the company account, so he asked his boss about it. His boss admitted he borrowed the money without permission, but he promised to return it next week. 3 days later, Martin's boss disappeared, and now more money is missing from the company account.
So what happened? What happened? Who wants to speak? Please, let's raise our hands. Do you know how to raise your hand in Zoom? Probably you do by now, right? A estas alturas seguramente sí han de saber cómo subir la mano en el Zoom. Pero alguien que me quiera decir, does anybody want to speak? What happened with Martin? What happened to Martin?
His boss steal money of the company.
Basically, yeah. In some, yeah, exactly. Tatiana, right?
Yes, teacher.
Very good. Like Tatiana said, basically his boss stole money from the company, right? In some, that's what happened. In resumen, yes, that's what happened. Exactly. Very good. And let's listen again. Let's listen again, and let's get a little bit of the details in there. All right. Very good. Let's go part by part. But thank you, Tatiana. Very good.
3. I trusted my boss.
I trusted my boss. What is the meaning of that? I trusted my boss.
Yo confié en mi
Yo confío en mi jefe.
Yes. Very good. Very good.
Martin discovered that $1,000 was missing from the company account.
Martin discovered that $1,000, a lot of money, was missing from the company account. Estaba faltando de la cuenta de la compañía, ¿no es cierto? $1,000 faltantes en la cuenta de la compañía. $1,000 were missing. Miss puede ser faltar, puede ser muchas cosas, ¿no? ¿Sí? Were missing from the company account.
So he asked his boss about it.
So he asked. Notaron, no dijo asked, por más que es en pasado, pero asked. Recordarán eso, ¿no? So he asked his boss about it. Le preguntó a su jefe al respecto. Lo correcto, ¿no?
His boss admitted he borrowed the money without permission.
His boss admitted En ese caso sí suena la E porque admit termina en T, ¿no es cierto? Recuerden, si el verbo termina en T o en D, ahí sí hago sonar la E del ED, si es que es en pasado, irregular, obviamente, ¿no? So his boss admitted that he borrowed some money without permission. What is that? Can you say that? He borrowed in Spanish. What is he borrowed some money without permission?
Prestado, toma prestado el dinero sin permiso.
Correcto, tomo prestado el dinero sin permiso. Solo que ese prestado, vamos a ver.
But he promised to return it next week.
But he promised to return it next week. You understand, right?
Yes. Yes.
Very good. Entonces prometió devolverlo la siguiente semana, ¿no es cierto? Right?
3 days later, Martin's boss disappeared.
3 days later, Martin's boss disappeared.
And now, more money is missing from the company account.
And not just the $1,000, the $1,000 are missing, but more money is missing from the company's account. Entonces, se dio a la fuga el jefe, desapareció el jefe y ya está faltando más dinero todavía de la compañía, ¿no? Right. But it's a difficult position, right? It's a difficult situation when your boss is doing something like that and your boss is telling you, oh, no, nothing's going to happen. Kind of complex, right? It's a tough spot to be in. Es una situación difícil en la cual estar, ¿no es cierto? Right, very good. So, what do you think? What do you think? What would be the best choice in this case?
He did the right thing.
The first.
So we have some different opinions here, and of course, so some of you say the first, some of you say he did the right thing. So it's kind of hard, right? It's kind of hard. So he should have reported what his boss did as soon as he found out. Sometimes, well, maybe you can do that, pero si tal vez en realidad solo era un préstamo, a lo mejor el jefe le despide, he did the right thing, hizo lo correcto, pero por desgracia pasó lo que pasó. And so it's just a matter of opinions in this case, right? But very good, very good. Okay, guys, so let's do a little bit of reading, okay? Let's do a reading in these last minutes that we have. Let me just erase this. So let me see if I can show you the whole thing in one page. I think I'm gonna have to make it smaller. You can see it there, right? Is this big enough?
Yes, teacher.
All right, great. So please let's read these for the next 7 minutes, okay? During the next 7 minutes, probably you will need less than that, but anyway, for the next 7 minutes, let's read these very carefully, okay? I'm gonna make a screen capture to send it to you as well, all right? Just in case. Oops, sorry.
Teacher,
Yes.
hay como hacer una pregunta de vocabulario después.
Yeah, sure. Yes.
What is flares? Dice
Ajá.
en la parte de la derecha, dice eating bowl.
Yes, flares. Estas se traducen igual como llamas, ¿sí? Como llamas. Fire es una llama, pues, ¿no es cierto? Flame también, pero los flares son como, también como llamas, ¿no? O también como centellas, se puede traducir también de esa manera. Entonces, existen las solar flares, por ejemplo, que son las llamas solares, ¿no? Entonces, es eso fundamentalmente. That is the idea.
Gracias, teacher.
You're welcome. And yes, sorry, I forgot to tell you. Any question that you have, you can ask me, okay?
Teacher, what's the meaning of blade?
Blade?
Baseball?
Aha, yeah, let me find the specific context, okay? Where is in what part is it?
En la segunda línea del último párrafo.
Okay, let me check. Oh yeah, baffle,
Yes.
right? This one means desconcertar. Baffle es desconcertar. Entonces, como dejarle a
Okay,
alguien atónito, sin entender lo que pasa, ¿no? ¿Sí? Baffle, desconcertar.
Thank you.
You're welcome. If you already finished reading, read it one more time. And that way you practice a little more and you will probably understand it even better, okay? Okay, guys. Now let's take a look at these questions here. If you didn't finish reading yet, if you haven't finished reading yet, or if you don't remember very well everything, well, you can check the text that I sent to the WhatsApp group. Okay, and let's try to answer these questions. Okay, so read the article, then answer. Oops, I'm always spoiling the answers here. It's kind of hard not to click on them. Okay, so read the article, then answer the questions. Okay, to what two things have people compared the first sound? What non-scientific explanations have been offered? What sort of sound are people in Forest Grove hearing? Sort of es lo mismo que decir type of o kind of. ¿Qué tipo de sonido, no? What sort of sound? Sort of es como decir tipo de, ¿no? Sort, tipo, clase. See, what sort of sounds are people in Forest Grove hearing? What explanation has been proven untrue? What is the meaning of untrue?
Como falsa.
Yes, correct. It's like a synonym for false. Exactly. If there had been a gas leak, what is a gas leak?
Una fuga de gas.
Exactly. That's right. Very good. Do you remember the WikiLeaks? Remember that?
Yes.
Yes, remember that?
Yes, teacher.
Aquellas fugas de información importantes, ¿no es cierto? The WikiLeaks. So, a leak, una fuga. Puede ser una gotera también, ¿no? Claro, de hecho se está colando, fugando agua, pues, ¿no? So, a leak. Pero en este caso sí, muy bien, una fuga de gas. So, if there had been a gas leak, what would be different? Okay? So, let's try to answer these questions, all right? Okay, guys. So let's see. Let's check the first, okay? To what two things have people compared the first sound?
Like trumpets playing and
Very
like a
good.
sound from sci-fi.
Yes, correct. Like, exactly. To trumpets playing, el sonido de trompetas que están sonando, pues no es cierto, and sounds effects from science fiction movies, right? Like sci-fi effects. That's right. Very good. Very good. Okay, now, what non-scientific explanations have been offered?
It's a semic on the end of the
Of the end
world.
of the world.
Yeah,
End
that's
of the
right.
world and some of the
Like
spaceships.
Spaceships.
Very good. Yes, correct. So, exactly. So, people think that the end of the world is coming. The end of the world has come so many times. Or that spaceships are landing. What is the meaning of spaceships?
Naves espaciales.
Naves espaciales.
That's right. Very good. Now, number 3. What sort of sound are people in Forest Grove hearing?
High pitched.
Something that it is under the street. It is like a gas.
That's right. Well, exactly. It says that it is a sound like a giant flute being badly played or a train or a truck slowing down. Pero sí es verdad que mencionaron las otras cosas también, ¿no? Pues lo que les hace temer que es como una fuga de gas o algo por el estilo, ¿no es cierto? So that's right. It is like a sound of a giant flute being badly played or a train or truck slowing down. Frenando, ¿no? ¿Han oído un tren frenando alguna vez? It's that squeaky sound, el sonido chillón, ¿no es cierto? That's right, very good. Now, what explanation has been proven untrue?
The gas leak.
Yes, that's right, correct. That it is a gas leak. So it has been proven untrue that it is a gas leak because the technicians say that it would sound different, and also people could smell the gas. Recordarán una cosa, gas puede significar gasolina, pero también gas simplemente, igual que en español, ¿no? Gas, ¿sí? Alguna sustancia en estado gaseoso, ¿no es cierto? Entonces, igual gas, all right? So, and the last one, if there had been a gas leak, what would be different?
Sound.
The sound when people
Gas.
smell a gas.
Yeah, exactly. That's right. So actually, what I just said a moment ago. That's right. Very good. Correct. So if there had been a gas leak, yes, there would be a different kind of sound, and people would smell gas. Right? The sound would be different, and also you could smell the gas. Right? Very good. Now, very quickly, let's do this one because for this one, you just need to remember a little bit of things and think on your own. Okay, so just to finish, important question: what is the meaning of fact? What is the meaning of fact?
Hechos.
Hechos, correcto. That's right. Fact, un hecho, ¿cierto? Datos reales, objetivos. Those are facts. Okay, versus opinion, right? So, number 1, science has not explained everything that happens. Is this a fact or an opinion?
A fact.
It's a fact, right? So, yeah, that's right. It is a fact. Some sounds mean the end of the world is coming. Is this fact or opinion?
Opinion.
Opinion, of course. That's right. The first sound is caused by energy from planets.
Opinion.
Fact.
This one is, it's actually, well, este es un poquito controversial, porque claro, no hay la evidencia total, sí, pero es la teoría de algunas personas, ¿no? Entonces, por más que sea con cierta base científica, pero no está comprobado del todo, vendría a ser una opinión, así sea una opinión informada, ¿no? That is the thing. Este era un poquito difícil. Yeah, this one was a little bit hard. Now, number 4, the sound in first grove is very annoying.
Fact.
Opinion.
This one is kind of different as well. Kind of difficult. Opinion. Claro, este es un poco complicado porque a casi cualquiera le molestará un sonido así, pero sea como sea, eso puede ser subjetivo, ¿no es cierto? Entonces, igual que sabores, olores, o por ejemplo, qué sé yo, para ustedes a lo mejor el death metal es un ruido espantoso y a mí me gusta, y viceversa con el reggaetón, quién sabe, right? Entonces, puede haber diferencias, right? It might be subjective, right? It might be subjective. Number 5, the forest grove sound comes from under the street.
Fact.
It is a fact. It comes from under the street. They don't know what it is. They're not sure why it exists, but it is coming from under the street. Very good. And gas lines and other systems in Forest Grove have no problems.
Fact.
It's also a fact. It was checked by the technicians, and they checked that that's the thing. And no local problems can explain the Forest Grove noise. First of all, what is the meaning of noise?
Ruido.
Yes, correct. So no local problems can explain the Forest Grove noise. A little bit difficult, this one.
Fact.
Yes, that's right. It is a fact because it's been proven that way. Okay, thank you very much for your attention, guys. This was the end of the class. For tomorrow, we're gonna do a writing exercise, okay, a writing assignment. In this writing assignment, you have to write 2 paragraphs, okay? In one of the paragraphs, you're going to explain a problem that you had in the past, okay? For example, you could say something like, you crashed your parents' cars, you asked for the car without permission, ¿ok? Entonces van a explicar un problema o alguna cosa que ustedes hicieron mal y que no debieron haber hecho, ¿sí? Alguna cosa así. Entonces, en el primer párrafo van a explicar la situación. Y en el segundo párrafo, in the second paragraph, you're going to explain what you should have done. En el segundo párrafo van a explicar lo que debieron haber hecho, ¿no es cierto? Haciendo como un juicio, ¿no? No debía haber tomado el carro de mis padres y cosas así, ¿sí? Pero exponiendo la situación un poquito más largo, pues que solo eso, ¿no es cierto? Les voy a, igual las instrucciones precisas van a estar en el campus, este ratito ya les pongo, ¿sí? Y les mando para que puedan hacer el deber. El número de palabras y todo eso va a estar explicado en las instrucciones, ¿ok?
Okay,
teacher.
Thank you.
Teacher, thank
You're
you.
welcome, guys. Thank you very much for your attention. Sorry for keeping you here. You too. Thank you very much. Goodbye, everybody.